So welcome back, everyone. My next guest is a newbie. I have with me Annette and Michael Aurelio, and they are the owners of Smooth Transitions of the Valley. And I want you to tell everybody a little bit about what you do. Listen up, everyone, because this is pretty interesting. Go ahead.
Well, basically, we are a move management company. We come in and handle, everybody has to move. But we come in and we handle all the stress related to moving. What mover do I get? What do I have to pack? What do I have to unpack? I got to call the utilities. There's so many different parts to it.
There are a lot of different parts to moving, and most people hate moving.
Absolutely.
I think the part that people have the most struggle with is what to do with the leftovers. Most people refuse to move because they have so much stuff to go through and they don't know what to do with it all.
Right.
And we handle that.
I want to talk about you because, when I first started talking to you, when I don't know, it was a month or so ago, I was thinking it's only seniors, but it is not. You do anybody, right?
Yes, we're not prejudiced. We will help anybody who has a need, because everybody that I know of really despises moving.
Right,
so.
but there's a lot of people that want to downsize.
Yeah.
Right. So who's your client?
Mostly we specialize in seniors, of course.
Okay.
Because those are the ones that need the help. Younger people feel like they can do it themselves. So we usually get calls from seniors or people who are disabled, and then we help them with the sorting and the packing, the moving, the unpacking. We put up their pictures. We put all their stuff away, connect their electronics. We even make the bed before we leave.
Wow, I like that. I'm going to hire you when I have to move. Now, you work a certain part of the valley, so tell us a little bit about that. What parts of the valley do you work?
We work from the 51 west all the way out to Wickenburg.
Okay. Now, their phone number, this is something that you write down and put it in your phone. It may be somebody right now that you know that's moving that could need this help, whether it's a senior, someone who's disabled, maybe you're just downsizing, maybe you're overwhelmed, right? And a lot of people do get overwhelmed and it's just too hard for you. Maybe there's some of you that have to move sooner than you would like to, right? Again, you could call them direct. Their phone number is 602-794-5455. They're A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. Their website is valley.smoothtransitions.com. Now, I want to talk, you've been doing this for how long?
It's been a little over a year.
Yeah.
We purchased the company in September of 22.
Okay.
and we did that because Mike lost his job. And he was having trouble getting a job, and so we figured, let's take the severance package and buy a company and have our own.
Isn't that cool?
Our own job.
That's great. And you help people. There's people who are in need, and they get like we said, overwhelmed with what to do. You can help them from basically soup to nuts.
Yeah, think of us as the general contractor. So, like if you were building a house, you would have a general contractor and subcontractors. So we're the general contractor, and we sub out the actual loading and unloading of the truck, because I'm too old for that. And then if they need a handyman to hang a TV or something like that, we subcontract that as well. But we don't upcharge for any of that. We put it all on one invoice for convenience, but we don't make anything off of the subcontractors.
So you're not a moving company.
Correct.
Okay, and I want to talk about what that looks like. So somebody calls you, it's a consultation, right? It's their story, right? Do they have to first tell you what is going on, what is it that you need, right?
Yes, so if you've ever worked with seniors, they have to tell their story. If you interrupt it, it'll start over. So we do, they tell us their story, where they are, where they're going, what their sticking points are. And then we make a custom package for them. So we do all kinds of things, but we don't have to do it all. They get to pick and choose.
So somebody's listening to this, and usually the phone call that you get is from the daughter or for the son, the children of, right?
A lot of times, yes.
Because a lot of times you'll have a parent that is, obviously, I know somebody who had to do something very fast, where they ended up in the hospital, and all of a sudden they were downsizing that fast. And moving, can you do it from downsizing from a home to a smaller home or to an assisted living? Does it matter?
It doesn't matter. If they're coming from a home 2,200 square feet and they're moving into assisted living due to life circumstance changes, we'll come in and we'll help them to move. We'll do a floor plan and assess what they can take with them, what's going to fit.
Oh, I like that.
And then we We then help them to decide, okay, this is going to work best for you. We will place the furniture for them and let them be a part of that decision making. And then when there's stuff left over, we'll reach out to family to see if there's family members that want it. If they have a preference for where they'd like things to be donated to, we'll connect with them on that. And if nobody wants to take certain pieces of furniture, we will dispose of it. Sometimes we go on Facebook and we give it away live on Facebook and say, we've got this beautiful bed, nobody wants it. Come out between 2 and 4 on Saturday and it's yours.
So it's not necessarily an estate sale that you do at the end. It's just like, okay, guys, this is what we have. It's a free-for-all.
Well, it can be. We also have a consignment shop that we work with that can come pick up the furniture. We do have an estate sale company that we can refer them to if there's that much stuff. And
so there's always a way.
There's lots of different ways. We have many different charities that'll pick up. Our movers will drop stuff off at charities.
Some people that are older folks like me, seniors, they need the money, right?
They're on a fixed income.
Right.
And if they're on a fixed income, the first option is to see what we can get for what they can't bring with them. And that's do we connect with the consignment company and say, can you take this? Will you sell it?
And if not, then there's an estate sale. And then, of course, there's people that if you have, it's better to get rid of that stuff, I'm sure. And a lot of people who probably when their parents downsize, everybody thinks they want all the stuff that's in the house. They probably don't.
No, and there's, it's funny. I read an article about that. Where seniors think that their stuff is worth a lot of money because they paid a lot of money. Your Yadro statuettes that you bought that you paid a small fortune for don't sell anymore. Same with Hummels, things that people collected thinking that they were going to be able to sell them later and make back the money and then some. It's
and
not
even
happening.
that sterling silver, it's really just dipped in it. It's not even all. There's so many things that have happened, and unfortunately people get a little bit upset about that. But it is the way it is, right? That's just life today.
Even if it's all silver, most people don't want it. We can sell it for the weight of the silver.
So you can do that too.
Yep.
So for them, it's all about the conversation. Sit down, have that consultation. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's someone that you know. Maybe you just want to downsize. Maybe you have a senior that is going to be moving into an assisted living. They don't know what they're going to be needing. That's the scariest part right there. And completely going from a big house to, let's say, a 1-bedroom or so apartment. Now what do we do? And they're here to help you. They are compassionate. This is what they talk about. What's compassionate care?
Well, that just means that we don't go in there and demand that they do things our way. We go in and we find out what they need, and then we make a plan.
They also help with the packing and the settling, so you'll even help with that as well?
Packing, put everything away, take away all the garbage.
From soup to nuts, they will help people who need to move, who have that need. Maybe you're a senior, maybe you are disabled, maybe you're just somebody who this is overwhelming and I don't know what to do next, or you have to help somebody, or you're working, you don't have the time, correct?
Right.
That's right.
And so you can call them direct. They're going to do a free consultation with you. They're A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. Their phone number is 602-794-5455. The website is valley.smooth.transitions is with an S.com. They are a general contractor. They're not a mover, right? And they will help you do that move, whether it's for you or someone that you know. We have a lot of people, they live out of town, their parents live here. Do you get a lot of calls like that too?
Constantly.
I bet you. And there are a lot of people that live out of town and their parents live here, and they need that help, and they want to make sure that everything's going smoothly, and that is what you do more than anything, make it a smooth transition.
Absolutely.
That phone number to call, again, they also do, the other thing is that they also do clean-outs. What's that?
So if someone passes away and you have to clean out the estate, we can arrange for an estate sale, or we can just clean out the house and give it to charity. I'm also a real estate agent and can sell the house.
So they can do it all. When they say soup to nuts, they really truly mean it. Again, that phone number to call them, put this number in your phone, because you never know when you're going to need it. It could be now, it could be sometime, and usually happens fast when somebody is elderly and all of a sudden they need to move. But it could be anyone. They will help anyone with moving like this. 602-794-5455. It's valley.smoothtransitions.com. Did you like it? All right. Did you like it?